Yo, hey guys, this is Rick the Prof. One of the topics that I want to talk about is Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh is one of my favorite games. I played online. I play, on occasions. But most I think that find somebody in the New York area. I need to find somebody to do it with so I can learn and so I can make something better. But one of the things I realize, a lot of people trying to get certain cards now. Like there's this card we like to call Mirror Force. Mirror Force is a card back in the day used to worth. The mask used to be like for 40 something, 30 something dollars until they reprint. So the value will go down. What I found out, there's like other Mirror Force cards. Like the next Mirror Force after that is called Radiant Mirror Force. Same effect as Mirror Force, but the only difference you have to have the opponent has to have 3 attack position monsters. However, there's another Mirror Force called Dark Mirror Force. Dark Mirror Force involves if the opponent attacks, it bans all defense position monsters the opponent controls. Then the other one is we call Storming Mirror Force, and that one that everybody want to get that card because everybody's running cards with destruction and sending cards to the graveyard. They don't like the word destroy, they like the word remove or ban or send to the graveyard. So the effects that involves destruction goes off. So that Storming Mirror Force, when same as Mirror Force, the only difference instead of it being destroyed, is bouncing back to the hand. Blazing Mirror Force, one of my favorite cards. I don't care what nobody said. Blazing Mirror Force is one of my favorite cards, and for this one, it's actually where the heck is it? Excuse me. This is my Magic Spectre deck by Harley. My Great Spectres deck by Harley. You can use it. Blazing Mirror Force is like there's somewhere around here. It's new. Yeah, there we go. This card. Blazing Mirror Force is one of my cards I really like. But the problem is they should not eradicate. They should make the problem is they don't want to make the original fact is supposed to be this. It's like the same as Mirror Force, but the only difference is that both of us take damage for all the both of us take damage for all the combined attack power for every type position monster divided by 2. But instead of doing that, they try to make rules so no one will go to draws and people will start abusing this and people will suicide with this. So they make the person who activate this card use it first. Then whatever damage that I took, my opponent takes as well. It may be good if you have a high life point. So when I played it on Yu-Gi-Oh Pro, and I try, and we both have like about 600, 800 life points. That all the monsters we destroy. I thought I was supposed to take 15, so to take 15. Now I realized when I took 15, I see you lose. I'm like, what's going on? Until I read the effect appropriately, it says take if you do take damage equal to half of the combined original attack of those destroyed monsters, and then inflict damage to your opponent equal to the damage you took. So I didn't. So I was thinking like a ring destruction fight. So they eradicated some things because they don't want. Like I reiterated, they don't want nobody to use cards like that. So Blazing Mirror Force is one of the cards I like because it's the damage effect. Then the other weak Mirror Force is called the one that's actually coming out today in Breakers of Shadow. Is called Storming Mirror Force. Not Storming Mirror Force. Quaking Mirror Force. Quaking Mirror Force is like you basically all your attack position monsters go back down to face down defensive position, and it cannot be changed for effects. The problem with that is actually a good card, but my problem with that card is that you still have monsters on the field, and some cards like if you do it with monarchs or anything that involves tribute summoning, you're gonna have a huge you're gonna have a huge problem, a very huge problem with that deck. So that's why I'll never run cards with monarchs and stuff like that. All right. My next card that I saw on Shining Victories. At first, I want to get Breaks of Shadow because I like the Buster Blader, and technically that card was so original for my cousin because he loved Buster Blader and all that anything that Buster Blader for. Until I realized there's a card that will actually plummet the price of Storm Mirror Force. Right now, Storm and Mirror Force on TCG Player is 21.44 on app. 21.44 is cheap because the highest is 54, the median is 30, and the low is 23. 23 and 3/4. So Ripple and Mirror Force is like this. According to Wikia, which everybody thinks is a BS site, but which is true, but I think it's gonna be better. It's like this. When an opponent declares a direct attack, shuffle all attack position monsters your opponent controls into the deck. That will be good. But the problem is that the reason why they want to do it like that because they don't want cards to be like when the opponent declares an attack, shuffle all attack position monsters controlled in the deck. That would be broken, and that card would be banned. But since they put the word direct attack, they kind of eradicated the effect, but still, nonetheless, it's still a good card, and everybody's gonna jump ship from Storm and Mirror Force because Storm and Mirror Force put things back in hand, and if you're running cards with Pendulum in it, it's gonna be resummoned back again. So, not making sense to have a Storm Mirror Force when Ripple and Mirror Force come in effect someday soon in Shining Victories, and that card's gonna be a lot of money. So if you're gonna get a box or a case or something like, you might as well get a case because if you get a box, there's a slim chance you're gonna get it. Because I know that for Ripple and Mirror Force, it's gonna be probably it's gonna be hard. Ripple and Mirror Force. That I suggest that everybody get Ripple and Mirror Force when Shining Victory comes out. Storm Mirror Force is for the time being. Storm Mirror Force is actually good for the time being. Ripple and Mirror Force is gonna hurt Storm Mirror Force bad. So what some people want to do, they're going to replace their Mirror Force cards. They're going to replace their Blazing Mirror Force, their Quaking Mirror Force, whatever Mirror Force card it is. They're going to replace it with Rippling Mirror Force. But the problem is that with me personally, I would not put 2 Rippling Mirror Force because Rippling Mirror Force has to do with direct attacks. But what I would do, I would get a Storming Mirror Force and a Rippling together. But since I don't like Storming's effect of bouncing cards back to the hand, since it involves pendulum summoning, like with Magic Specters, Perform Pals, Perform Mages, Draco Overlord, Draco Lords, and Draco Rulers. I want to make sure that nothing gonna be resummoned. Now with and especially with Cosmos, it's gonna be sent back to the hand. Then what's that? Strawman pops off and like all crazy effects. Because I actually tested out, and I know Ripple and Mirror Force can actually gonna hurt most decks because it goes back in the deck, and it's not gonna be used ever again. So I think for the best Force card that's coming out soon, out of all the Force cards, it's Ripple and Mirror Force. But as this format, since Shining Victory is not out yet, the current best Mirror Force card is Storm and Mirror Force at the time being. So I estimate that Ripple and Mirror Force may start as around probably I'd say 35 for starting. For if they want to get pre-fill of Ripple, it's gonna be 35. So that's about it about Force cards. And if you have any questions, and I know there's gonna be some people who disagree with me, and you know what, I respect your opinion. Just be objective and just think out. Just think out. Don't be closed-minded. Don't be, just think what cause should benefit that. So, name's Rick, and that's my advice. And for now, stick with Storm Mirror Force. But when Shining Victories come out, convert to Rippling. It'll be beneficial for you guys. Alright, peace.